Hello, my friends. Amy with Campbell Creations, and today we are using Dollar Bead Box December 2024. Wow, December 2024. Yep. To create a multi-strand necklace and a pair of earrings. And I'm using primarily contents from the Dollar Bead Box, but I also am using something special, very special. My friend Laura Miller sent me an advent calendar, and this advent calendar has drawers of goodies, little notes. It's just so amazing. So the very first day that I opened, one of the things that was in that drawer are these beautiful little owl links. Don't you love them? I had to use them. I'm so excited. I love them with their little jewels. Ah. And then day 2, yesterday, she included these beautiful garnet drop hearts. Are these not just stunning? Just stunning, stunning. They have itty bitty little holes. So in my testing, I realized I cannot use a head pin, so we can't do wire wrapping, and I need to use some thin wire. So what we're going to be using today, this is Beadalon in bronze, and it is 7 strand. So that's what we're going to be using today. I have a few links from my stash, a couple links from my stash. These are the little triple links. I'll link those below. I got them from Amazon. They were in a pack with tons of other links. I have some little baby jump rings, and I pulled in some stainless steel chain. This comes from Temu, and I thought it was just beautiful. I thought it would go really well with our links, and that is the plan. So we'll move those aside. This is going to be very simple, and I want it to be simple. I don't want it to be, everything all over the place. I just want some bling, some beauty. The bling, I want to pull out some of the colors in this gorgeous garnet. And with all of the AB coating that's on these beads, I have some that's shiny, some that's matte from there. I have some of the 4mm, some of the 3mm, and you see how it just pulls out those colors. And I think this garnet is going to be perfect with it. Absolutely perfect. So for the first strand that we're going to put together, let's go ahead and do this garnet strand. And again, all of this is going to be about as simple as it gets on stringing, but wait till we see this end result. So all I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be putting on a garnet followed by one of these little 3mm crystal beads. These are the little half coated here. Beautiful little beads. And then I just pop him off. I just throw him off of there. But I love garnet. I love garnet. I keep any of the garnet that I have separate, whether it's the micro-faceted, 3mm garnets, or whether it is my garnet chips. I always keep it separate. I love garnet. I love the beauty of it. I love the way it's transparent. So it's transparent in some places, not in others. But you see the way, there you go. See how that light, the way the light goes through it? It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I love garnet. I love garnet. And so far, I have only opened 2 of those drawers. As soon as I finish this recording, I am going to open day number 3 because today is December 3rd. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Literally, it's from the moment I wake up. I'm like, oh, can I go ahead and do it? But I'm recording a short for each of them. So be watching those shorts and you get to see the cool, amazing, thoughtfulness of our friend Laura Miller and her friend Mail and her gift that she is giving me every day. 24 gifts. Like I said, when I saw that advent calendar, I thought, you know what? Even if there is a little sticker in each of those drawers that say, have a good day, I am elated. Elated. The drawers, the little handles on the drawers are beads that she put together to make those. Obviously, I'm beside myself over it. I love surprises, and I get a surprise every day. And that just makes me really happy. Really happy. Okay, let's do one more. And when I'm putting these on here, it doesn't matter to me if the point goes one way or the other. Okay, I'm just putting them on here. I don't mind either way. Okay, I'm going to put one of these crystals on each end. And again, simple. This is all there is to it for this strand. So I'm going to set this aside. Then we'll grab another strand. And with this strand, I'm wanting to pull in, and actually with our next two strands, I'm wanting to pull in the shiny with the matte. And so for this first one, let's go with the bigger 4mm shiny ones and the matte ones for the 3mm. So we'll do that for this first one. And so for this first one, I think what I'm just going to do is I'm going to do one of these, and then maybe one of these, and then two of these. And then one, and one, and two. Pretty simple. But I want to mix this up so that it doesn't look so sequential, but it still has, you know, uniformity to it. I loved about this box, I know for some, they're like, oh my gosh, it's just all darks. Well, here's the thing. I could pull silver into this. I could pull in a gemstone focal. I could pull in a crystal focal. The thing is, with all of these darks, you can make this what you want it to be by incorporating something. Whenever you bring in a different color, even at this point, even if I brought in a lime green focal, it would pull in with all of this, because look, the way these happen, it doesn't matter if it's purple, if it's green, if it's pink, if it's red, if it's blue, it doesn't matter. It's going to pull that in. It doesn't matter if it's clear. That's what I like about this month's box. So we can go Christmassy with it if we wanted to. We could go New Year's Eve party, or just like what I'm doing right now, everyday wear, because I wear a lot of dark colors, and this is going to just be stunning, whether I'm wearing a suit or whether I'm wearing a jean jacket. Those are my favorite pieces, ones that are universal. Okay. Almost there. 2. Put him in here. And then this side I ended with the 1. So let's go ahead and go with the 1. And then we'll check our size, because I'm wanting one of our dark strands above and one of our dark strands below. So far, here's what we're looking at. And then when I get them all together, then we can be like, okay, so this one's probably, because of the size of it, it's going to be the inside. But you see, I want them right on top of each other. That's why I wanted to bring this in, because it keeps them close to each other, but they won't be stacked, you know. So very good. All right, so let's put together our next one, and it's gonna be just as easy. So let's take these to the side, because we've used those. Take these to the side. And let's bring over our 4mm mat with our 3mm here that's the clear. So I don't have as many of these. Let me see if I have more. Maybe I didn't get all of them out. No, I got all of them out. All right, all right, all right. Luckily, I took out what I needed for my earrings already. So then on this one, let's do 2 of these bigger matte ones to 1 crystal. And I'm just going to do that the whole way through. So on the other strand, it is 1 of the 4mm with 1 or 2 of the 3mm. I'm talking about these sizes and I'm wanting to go to the size that I'm talking about. Oh, all right. But on this one, it's going to be more of the bigger beads with just a little in between. And I think the AB coating that's on these 4mm that's matte shows better than on the shiny that's the 4mm. And so I think it's fitting to do 2 of these when using or when deciding which strand's gonna have 2 versus 1. And my friends, I still haven't decorated. I still haven't decorated. It makes me feel like I'm a Grinch or something, but I love the holidays. I love the holidays. I just, I know I've said it before, but this year is different. This year is different. As of the middle of September, my life is different. And it makes the holidays different. But it'll be okay. Either way, it'll be okay. Usually though, for me, it is so difficult to wait until Thanksgiving. And so a lot of times I don't even wait until Thanksgiving and I go ahead and decorate, because I love fall decoration so much that I start, as soon as the kids start school, my fall decorations are up, or even before the kids start school, because I love my fall decorations. This year, I didn't put up any fall decorations. So let's hope some Christmas decor comes out. All right, so let's check these lengths. Here's my hope. There we go. I brought this all the way up here because I want it to be my bottom strand, this last strand that we just did. And I want these to be stacked right on top of each other, connected closely by these. These connected to our owl connected to our chain. Beautiful, right? Just beautiful. Simple, beautiful. And that's the plan. All right, so let's just make sure before we end these that we aren't wanting, of course I didn't bead bug these. Of course not. Why would I bead bug them? Okay. So this is the best way for me. I have to see it. I have to eyeball it. So I'm thinking on this inside strand, I need to add one of these. And because this one's ending with clear, I'm noticing, let me take this off. Take this off. Nope, I need one on each side. So we'll just end these with one on the end here. Oh! Okay. Okay, so hold on. 2, 1. Boy, I could have cut these longer, huh? Okay. So these are our strands. This one, I'm going to add those babies to as I'm closing them. And I think we should be good. I think we should be good. What do you say we close these off and I get a bead bug out? So clamshells are out. Let's get some of our trusty old bead-along crimps. And we will be on our way. So let's bead bug the tip of this one. I always get my mat. Oh. And in an effort to not get my mat, I don't bead bug it. Oh, this bead bug isn't really opening. That's our problem. Okay, anywho, here we go. So I'm going to put this on. And then our crimp tube, I'm going to keep at the very tip. This is a little bitty wire, so make sure you're good and crimped on there. Give a nice extra pinch on there. Bring this up, and we'll close him off. And then we'll slide these down, and that gives us our extra room for this other side. So here, I will put my clamshell on. My crimp tube. And I should actually open this clamshell a little bit more. Stainless steel clamshell. I need this to have movement. Not too much because it's just going to be right here, but still. And then I'm going to come in here and pull up on my string, my wire, as I squeeze my crimp. Then I can let go of the wire and just finish out my crimp squeezing. Trim him up. And close him off. You got to turn in there, little buddy. And then we have our first strand. Okay, I'm going to close off these other 2 strands and then let's come right back. Okay, So I have all of these put together, and you know, I thought I was doing so well, but this top one, I'm just hoping it doesn't overlap the second one. If it does, we may end up like this. But you see, this does look longer, so maybe it's an optical illusion. Either way, let's roll with it. Let's get going. So I have some itty bitty baby jump rings, and we're gonna see if these work for our connection here. That way it doesn't even really look like anything. They're so small, they kind of just disappear. But with that being said, they're so small, you gotta fiddle with them. And it's whichever you feel is the most beneficial. And for me, I love using the tinies. So I use the tinies. Okay, so let's do the outside strand. So I'm opening this up really wide, hopefully wide enough that then I'm gonna pop this on here, put our outside strand on. Tell me you'll work. Tell me you'll work. Tight, but yes, let's make sure it's not too tight though. I don't want to restrict movement. Not that it needs to move a whole lot, but I don't want it to get like caught up, kinked up, you know. So let's see. Nope, just fine. Just fine. Yay! Okay. So let me get this one. I'll do one side with you guys, and then I'll knock out the other side real quick just to make this a little faster, because I will fiddle, guaranteed. Guaranteed I'm going to fiddle with these. But to me, they are worth it. They are worth it. It is worth it to fiddle. As long as it works out for movement purposes, then I will fiddle with getting it all together. And you see me fiddling? I just want to make sure the moment I get this on here, I'm not going to lose my grip on it, right? Because that's happened. See how I was just about to lose it. Close him up. Now we have these two. Then we'll do this third one. Come on, little guy. There you go. Gotta get a hold of him. And close him up. Make sure he's closed up. Good. So here is our one side. Nice. Nice. Okay, let me knock out this other side. I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, I'm closing up my last one here. Let's see how this is laying. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, that one's still maybe a little bit long, but that is really pretty. So I want to connect these here, and I'm going to need a bigger jump ring to do that. Oh, you know what might be cool? Let's try something. Maybe we will do it, maybe we won't, but it just hit me. I have these beads, and I have I think I moved the other one. I did. I have, come on, little guy. These. What if I had a connection between the owl and the strand just to help on our length as well? That might be too big though. I think that would look cool. And we only have a few left of these. We could use one on each side. That leaves one left. Why don't we do that? What do you think? Good. I think so too. All right. So let's do this. Let's come in here with one of our 3 millimeters, the 6 millimeter, and a 3 millimeter on each. I'll bring in my one-step looper, and we want them in the same direction. Okay. For any of you that haven't used a one-step looper, you just put it in, the excess goes through this back hole, you bring your bead all the way up to that bottom notch, make sure that your loop is facing the way you want it to, because this one's going to go up and down, and then you just slowly, mind you, close it, and then I always pull back here to give a little extra kickback. It gives a little push itself, but I always give it a little more, just to give me that kickback that I like, that I'm looking for. Okay, so then let's come in here and let's open this side, pop him on. Open the other side. Pop this on, make sure the two sides are facing the same direction. Hello, move this. Oh, he's just being floppy. I cannot get a hold of it. There we go. Oh no. And close him up. My, oh my. It'll be like this. Yeah, that'll be good. Let's pop our owl on. And after this, we'll check our length. Making sure. they go the same direction. Okay. Moment of truth, we'll be wearing it. Do you have your fingers crossed for me? I'm really worried this top strand is a little too long. See what it's doing? If it's too long, I'm gonna redo it. It's gonna be too long. Yep, see it? Once I pick it up, it's too long. But the second and third strand is fine. So, give me a minute. Let me restrand this, and what I'm going to do on that restrand is I'm going to take these two end black beads off. All right, let's see here. Moment of truth. This is closed up. Let's peek. There we go. I removed the two end beads. Okay, so let's check our length. Okay, let's check out our chain. Okay, this is stainless steel chain and it is soldered, so it's not opening and it is tough. All right. Let's get this cut in half. The links are big enough that I should just be able to hold on to them, even though I'm fiddling right now. Here's our extra. All right, so let me get a couple little jump rings. Let's do oval. Let's get these on. So I don't know how I wanted to clasp this, and here's what I'm thinking now, because this is such big oval chain. If I used an oversized lobster clasp, then it could just connect straight to the chain, right? So let's see. Let's see. Okay, now let me check my length again. Beautiful. Okay, so I am going to do the oversized lobster claw clasp. Okay. And that's all there's going to be to it. I have another owl necklace. Beautiful. All right. Let us make a pair of earrings. So, as always, I have one made, and I've partially made the other one because what we're doing is we have, oh, I didn't even realize I was making that match. Yep, we have one of these, the same little 3-drop, and all I did was I did 2 of my little baby Rolo chain with 3 links and one of them with 6 links. And I just wrapped a couple little crystals and popped them on the bottom. So what I've done so far on this other one is I went ahead and made those up and popped them on the bottom, right? Because that takes up a lot of time, and we've already seen me putting these on the links. So from here, I am going to come in here. I'm just going to pop these beads on, grab my 1-step looper. I need these to go in opposite directions because we have dangles. So my 1-step looper is going to go up and down. I need this one to be side to side. Okay, and we get all the way as close as we can get. Slowly, don't crack a bead. And we're already saving a lot of time, so go slowly with your 1-step looper. It'll make it a more successful process as well. So then I'm going to come in here, connect to this, grab him and close him up, come in here, and I already have to fix it anyways, so I'm going to make sure that will go the right direction, and it will. And then I'll just close him up well. And just like that, we have our beautiful necklace and a pair of earrings. My friends, I appreciate you being here with me today. I appreciate you going through this process. I appreciate you bearing with me as I redid a strand. Well, I'm not quite sure where that left off. I will find out, but I know it was at my closing. My phone died. Thank you guys for being here with me today. I hope you have a fantastic day. And until we meet back on this bead mat, bye-bye for now.